Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here, and we've returned back to last week. Last week of what, though? Maybe putting up with it, I don't know, I'm joking. But we need to figure out what we need to do next, and in order to do that, for some odd reason, we need to use restroom while having our shovel out. Because apparently, that's going to deliver us some help when it comes to... almost got killed there. When it comes to actually interacting with the officer and our friend who keeps killing us, Mayko. So, and also another thing as well is running increases the amount of HP we use up, which is a little bit irritating. But if we can get through the game with less of a worry about our lovely HP bar, then we won't have to worry about our HP consumption as much. Though if you do know whatever it is 100%, then you wouldn't have to worry about HP at all or spending your money. So apparently now we can interact with you without dying. Keep going on here, and then there you are. Ah, now you're scared. What I found before me was May, sitting trembling with her arms wrapped around her knees. Her eyes were fixed on something in the corridor. Or should I say what's left of something that was once alive. What happened? Is that person... Ah! Get a hold of yourself, I asked. What happened? Daddy? Don't tell me this person is your father. Mr. Wally, you said your father works for a company. I didn't mean to lie to you. I'm sorry. I just thought that it's embarrassing. Nobody would think that way. You shouldn't look down on your own father. That's very true. I'm sorry. I know this is not the time for that. Daddy, I'm sorry. I'm a bad girl. I'm the reason why You've done nothing wrong. I'm the one who snuck in and made Mr. Wally trapped here as well. I just feel like all this time that he was alive, I've never been good to him. I'm just the worst. Don't cry. Nobody could have known what would happen in the future. I remember. The last word I spoke to him, I told him to shut up. I shouldn't have said that. It's not your fault. Just get a grip of yourself, alright? I know you're in terrible grief right now, but could you tell me how you, found him? It's alright, I can do that. All the exits were utterly shut off, so I came up here, and I was passing the bulletin board. I saw this frame. It was an odd frame with a photo of my father. There were his name, birthday, and... It was like something you used for a funeral. When I was trying to lift it up, everything shook. And then a corpse fell down from the ceiling. What heartless fiend would do such a thing? Napa, I'm scared. I want to go home. There's a way out. We just need to change it. Change? If we can find a page from that metal calendar, then change its place with the old one, we can get out. Is any of this real? What on earth is going on? I don't know much myself, but it seems like this abandoned school is trying to imprison and kill us. All these happenings must have a mastermind. You think so? I'm sure of it. Some psychopathic jerk is behind all of this. We have to be strong. If you give me a hand, we'll get through this together. But I'm too weak. I won't be able to do that. Don't think like that. Ever. If you don't even have faith in yourself, how can you have faith in anything? Alright. Sad time's over. You have to make the rest of your life even more worthwhile. So that there's no more regrets. Got it? I see. But I clenched May's hand. She remained voiceless, but I will be by her side for as long as it takes. It's an irregular space-time inside the school, but once we get out, we may still get to see the world where everyone is still alive and happy like they used to. Really? Of course. Let's do our best together. Yeah. Now take my hand and get in your feet, girl. And Val was thinking you'd be mad at me. I don't get mad at people who still have hope. May grabbed my hand and rose up from despair. A smile of friendship beamed on her face. Even though the two of us are standing in a place of frigid desolation, there's a miraculous warmth within our tiny hearts. Thank you. Those words were like thread sewing up our relationship to its beautiful state. I never expected it to be possible. This is a jubilant moment like no other. Wait, is it going to separate us again? What happened? Mai, where are you? Answer me. Again with that. Don't you scream at me. I don't want to be screamed at, okay? Never. Not now. Oh, got a security guard ID card. Security. Number 03394. Name Arfit Jet 1. Date of issue 20th of March 2000 and something. 2000 and what? What's it gonna be? What year is it in? Nah, I'd rather run. If anything, I can just retrace my steps if I die. It just did that automatically. What the heck? Just no, I didn't mean to press F1. Bloody game properties. Right. Apply super soy milk and apply regular soy milk. One's not super enough for me. I need to fill up my health bar quite drastically. Once you use an item, it shouldn't do that all the time. Alright. Anything changed down here? Go over here. You still the same figure? Yep, you are still the same. Book. 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 TV, a cabinet. Okay, there's nothing else here. Right, let's go up here. Turn off our flashlight. And keep on going. Aha, so this is okay. That's cool. Yeah, this is the room that needs a flashlight in. Blood on the wall. On the table. We all love a good bit of table walking. Oh yeah. I realise I still have my flashlight on. And I said I love to conserve my batteries, just in case we're in a situation where we can't get back to the charging point. Then, it is our way of not using items. We've got 3 batteries. I just avoided that mosh pit there. But what about these lights? I know they charge everything up, but this area is really laggy when you go through it. Alright. Anything changed about the letter? See you again. So nothing new there. Nothing about that seems out of the ordinary. There's this room. Oh, there's a present on here. Can we... Ah, got a page of a calendar. 23rd of March 1994. Good. So, the idea of that person must be within the, but what was I supposed to say? It's in 2000 something, what you guys ID. There's nothing outside the box here. Of a time in which these events are taking place. No, I was thinking a bit outside the box. I was thinking, do we have a student ID card? Okay, use this. What I originally imagined is since we turned the switch on, that electrical outlet won't be active because we've eliminated one prospect of it there needing to be a light source. Okay. Hi there. Who are you? Who are you? My name is not you. No, I mean, who are you? I'm Napa, and you? Are you human? Of course, I'm human. Are you also back here to graduate? Something like that. I never thought there was someone alive here. There was someone alive here, sorry. It makes me glad to see you. Ah, right. I would probably introduce myself. My name is Napa, and I'm not an Amalai or anything. I just came here because something called for me. Before I knew it, I found myself running around changing a calendar. That's weird. Normally they can't pull outsiders here. Beats me. So what's your name? Kate Wilson. I was an exchange high schooler during the 47th. And I thought the year would go by peacefully. In the end, only a few of my classmates, quote unquote, and myself, survived. What about the others? Lost or dead with an unknown cause. I was afraid I'm going to end up the same, so I came rushing back. That does sound horrible. The phone girls just stood still, and so was I, going through my thoughts before asking her to be my companion for this dangerous situation. Do you want to come with me? Nope. I always feel uncomfortable with strangers. But I got those calendar pages with me. About to go change it at all. Come to think of it, I already knew your name. You're not a stranger anymore, right? Well then, let's go. As we walked away from the mouldy stench of the toilet, we can feel the freezing grip of the empty atmosphere. The hallway seemed like a familiar place, but something must have changed a little after we went past the period of Monday. Even so, I cannot put my finger on what it was that disappeared, or perhaps increased. Okay. Have you seen a girl in middle school uniform and a brown jacket? Who are you looking for? My friend. Yeah, a friend of mine. She disappeared while the building shook and everything turned black. I see. I also heard a strange noise just a moment ago. Screaming? Nah, if my ears are still intact, that is, I think it was laughter. Huh? We can't anticipate anything. This place has changed so much since it was abandoned. You wouldn't know if there was a fire incident without somebody else telling you. I think where we are is not as present as it should be. Oh, how can I explain this? So you've read that diary too? Diary? You mean that letter? No. What I read was a real diary. It was under a student desk, even yesterday still. Although it's strange how the message changes every day. That says massage. What does it say? It's about perfection, GPA, and Randy, meaning excellent study. Randy? That sounds familiar, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. Ah, you don't know. I see. Randy was the mascot of the school. I heard they even made a costume. They even made her costume in later years. I think you meant to say, I heard they even made her a costume in later years. You'd see she waving or taking photos with students in award ceremonies, that sort of thing. And the principal once said that Rindy is considered to be one of the top... Sorry, one of the students too. She is the symbol of perfection. Pretty radical, huh? Yep. They really went out all... Sorry, the grammar's messing up my head. They really went out all with that stuff. By the way, who wrote that diary? Mr. Harry. For one, teaching us English. Huh? He's really kind. Way better than that Thai teacher in the English department. She always called me for a lecturing in her room. Went on and on about how I didn't study Thai culture. Blah blah blah. She annoys me so much. That must be really hard for you. Yeah, I really hate her. But you still pulled through, right? Was it because you had good friends? That's part of the reason. But there's another thing, which I found too embarrassing to share. Let me guess. Secret crush? Idiot! Why would there be such a thing? And are you not looking for your friend anymore? I'm thinking where to search. Well, she was kidnapped. Kidnapping is possible, but for what? I once heard about the right of the successor. Maybe that's the case. No way. Mai? I'm sorry. Don't lose your heart yet. There's always a way out of things. I never thought I could worry for someone this much. For crying out loud. We've walked quite far. How about we stop here and scour the area more? Maybe this is where your friend came to hide. I hope you're right. I wonder how she is. She will be safe. Mai will be A-okay for sure. Are you sure about that one? And where the hell did we walk from? If you won't stop, you'll lose more. How do we end up here? Red room. What the hell happened here? So yeah, that's a thing. Let's not do that thing. I'm glad I saved beforehand. So was there something meant to be here? That's a person. Why did she look like that? Mai, it's you, isn't it? After me. Is that really your friend? That jacket, there's no mistake. Mai, I'm coming for you right now. Don't go in there. That's not your friend anymore. Shut the hell up. Watch out. Napa, help. Help me. Damn it, you crazy rack. Get out of there now. Does that thing seem so friendly to you? Stay away from me. Huh? I can't control anymore. Run! No, don't. As terror enveloped my mind, Kate managed to tore me from the spot. She immediately sprinted away with me in tow. I couldn't do anything to hold her speed back, leaving Mai behind in solitude and torment. Shut that door! The exchange student pointed at the control lever before literally pushing me to close the door. You want me to leave my friend here? Yes, or maybe you want to leave your life here. No? Everything was happening too fast for me to think. The last thing I saw was Mai, coming so close to us despite walking before the door shut it all off. Mai, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Sorry. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I know you're really hurt. But think about it. If you are dead now, who's going to set everybody free? Sorry. I think this is for the best. Mai's dead too. Huh? I didn't mean it like that, but sometimes the saviour has to sacrifice something for the future. I know. You haven't done anything wrong. Don't blame yourself, okay? Thank you for that, Kate. You're also important to me. I once comforted Mai when she was really desolate. Wanted so bad to see her smile again. I thought back then, is it so hard to get up and fight? But I understand now how unbearable it really is. Still, if I give up, how would I keep on being proud of myself? You're not one to lose hope so easily, right? That's not true, but right now there's no time for despair. Yeah, you're right. If we can reach the graduation, we may still be able to save Mai. So I say it's time we go now. It will help, right? That's what I believe. And you? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go for a better tomorrow. Alright, let's go. Wait for me, Mai. That's the door. Menacing. Menacing as the night. But we can walk up this wall though, which is a bit annoying. And you know what else is annoying? We can't... Okay, there we go. Should have to do multiple spins. But that door is openable. That part of the walkway is openable. How do we even end up... Oh my. Get out of the way. Can I... Oh, for goodness sakes. Are you for real? I'm not saving my game there, for goodness sakes. Don't go into corners with a partner. They'll trap you and kill and isolate you and kill you. Definitely that part. Which part of the school are we in? I asked Kate as we were walking aimlessly. All I know was that we must go back to the normal hallway and find the key to the principal's office. But it seemed as if the more we tried to go back on that path, the more we strayed from the possibility of finding the right way. I don't know. Damn! This room looks dangerous. It's like an abandoned factory. Kate also appeared very tired. I looked around and gathered that we were in a big warehouse. The room was riddled with all kinds of pipes and wires, but there's no way to know what purpose do they serve. Even though there was just enough light to see where we were walking. I think that perhaps allowing the darkness to cover everything may be better than seeing this broken and deteriorated environment. Okay? Shh! Did you hear something? I did. Something's operating. Huh? The strange sound drew closer. It sounded like a machine, but not exactly. Like something slid open, and something else gushed out. What on earth is this? I followed Kate's gaze. A network of iron pipes stretched across a blotch-covered wall. Above that was a dark ventilation shaft, and the yellow, viscous fluid that was dripping out. The weird oozed over the wall and iron pipes, staining everything into its colour, as if consuming anything that stood in its way. Run! Kate started to run away. I was not far behind. At the end of a path shaped like a bridge, there was a door that looked like our way out. With no telling what we would find next. Jump over the... What the... What the... How do we... What was I meant to do there? How do you... How do you jump? There is no commands for a jump button. Man. Okay, good. And I bet there's no way to save our friend back there as well, which is really annoying. Go up. And we're in here. Okay. And change this to the 23rd. 23rd of March 1994. But maybe those were days the last week instances, but the security card had the year 2000 on it, which makes no sense. Real world. Loading screen. Day complete. See you tomorrow. I don't want to come back tomorrow. Press shift to help your students. Okay, so I just press shift on them. Doesn't help. Doesn't work. You press shift, but nothing happens. Yeah, so like the chase, things don't work properly, unfortunately. You press something and it doesn't work how it should. So both pressing shift, the stab functionality, and try again. I don't want to try again if it doesn't work. So yeah, there's a bit of scripting issue going on with this game where things don't run as they should. Let's read this letter. Hello, Wednesday. My name's not Wednesday, my name is Napa. I've met a lot of miserable things today. So many times I fell down, so many times I cried, so much that I felt hopeless and wanted to just quit. It's not that I've become selfish, I just don't want anyone to die. I don't want anyone to die because of me anymore. However, if you've read this letter, that means you can't turn back anymore. I'm going to get straight to the point. To get past this day, you need to enter a dangerous area. The curse is quite intense there, and you will need a video recorder with you. That might sound weird, but it's really effective. There's a key for the lockers in the teacher's office. Find the right locker, and you'll get my video recorder. That's all the details. I believe you can handle the rest. I'll say goodbye in advance. Thank you. Suddenly take away my running functionality. And now we're back out here. Funny enough. Go in here. Hi. It's the same girl trying to spook me to death. This room is not accessible for you, little doll. Not now, and not ever. So to get straight to the point, you're not invited into this room, the teacher's office. I wonder why the teacher's office is exclusively off limits to any paranormal things, besides the strange girl. Unsure, but that chase scene was certainly something which we do not want to encounter again. That's for damn sure. Okay. Storage. Phone, which rang off, but we didn't pick up. Mysteries await for us. Let's check upstairs. And have our shovel out, which is probably not a good thing. That wastes up more energy. Okay, so that room is locked up. Okay. So we have 50, so we can buy one of you and one of you. Excellent. We'll also keep our items as well. Oh, present for me. If we can open it. Why can't... Aha, got a battery. So you have to step on the right tile, which is really odd. Okay, I wondered why we couldn't move there. There was a patch of blood on the floor as well, which is not helpful. Anything in this room? Don't think so. Okay. Flashlight off, shovel on. Don't go into that puddle of blood. No. I wonder if it's that area or if it's just that particular tile. I think it must be just that tile. We're going around the patch. Okay, going around the patch suffices. But going on the patch will ensure our demise because the roof suddenly falls down upon us. Because that's a vein. You still a vein? No, you're not. You're still not a vein. We can't go down there. Feels like we have to make a save every single minute of the game because of some random way for us to meet our demise. Blood patch there, but that was just because of day one. Got a lucky key. Excellent. We'll save that. Oh, this area is locked off again. Damn all of this. Well, so one of the locks were locked. Obviously not that. But I think there's a locker in the teacher's room that was locked up. And we need to be able to open that up using a key. Or maybe it's one of the lockers in the dark area. Dark area to the left. Not here. So let's just have a look. Back here. A locker. Oh, it just identifies as locker. It doesn't say that it's locked. What was the matter classroom upstairs though? I'm getting myself muddled up now. Maybe I'm going completely up a run where? The phone keeps going off, but yet... And our shovel is always automatically equipped as well, so... Not sure on that behalf. I have to say this game has a few bugs in it which need to be ironed out. They should have been ironed out before the translation to English from Thai. Just saying that right now. What other rooms had lockers in them? One of them? One of the rooms... Ah, so... Use the locker key. Got a video camera. Excellent. Get out of here. And then... Oh, do we use the video camera? Ah, okay. But does that use up battery? Just saying that. Does this use up HP as well? I think that might be the case. Unsure. Everything's flickering. Maybe there's a particular hallway which we need to use it on. Okay, so it uses up the same battery as the flashlight does, which is helpful in a way. Ah, there's a girl here. Don't interact with a girl. Good, back on track. Alright, so avoid the walking ones. And there's a few of them as well. Seem to be only active when we've got the video camera out, but that could also mean that since we've got the camera now, that means they spawn. Where could you be hiding? Where could you be hiding? I'm waiting for you to move. You horrific creatures of the darkness. And we got ourselves a lovely fully charged battery. So the batteries I suspect can be used for both the video camera and the flashlight. This again. And you see, that time my shovel wasn't automatically equipped. Okay, so here we need to use both, I presume. Which I think is going to use up twice as much. Maybe. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Yeah, I think it does use twice as much. Although out here we don't need the flashlight because there aren't any ghosties to chase us. But we still need to be careful. We can see just a little bit of our surroundings. Do they still chase us in here? They still do chase us. But we're out of here. What? Okay, I'll experience this another time. What the? Sometimes the lights go out. Yep. Okay, I'm aware of that factor, so please get out of my... Get out of my peripheral view. I get that I'm... Oh my god, I don't want this screen on me. Right, so I'm just gonna die because I don't want that screen on me forever. The phone keeps going off, but yet nothing happens, so... What does that mean for us? No idea. Where should we go? Still nothing in the boys' toilets. And nothing much in the ladies' room. What if I turn the video camera off? Will that have a means for them to be able to get to me then? No, using the video camera here doesn't allow us to go down there, but it does prevent the death scene from appearing, as well as here as well. But I don't know if that was purposely put in place, or another bug might be apparent in this game. But there are definitely a few bugs which need to be ironed out. Because literally, there are so many things which disrupts a player's ability to play the game, such as the jumping mechanic in the chase scene. Another thing as well was I would say the lighting aspect sometimes gets a bit muddled up. You consume way more when you have a combination of the flashlight and the video camera, which is definitely something which should be in place, because literally you're using two objects at the same time. Although, yeah, that case. But I don't think I can find anything else for today. There's actually a lot going on at the same time, and I have no idea on how to solve it at this point in time. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been a really long episode for me, because halfway through, between recording after the during the chasing and after the chasing, I received a blue screen of death, and I had to record that bit again, and it gives me a bit of a fear of, well, am I going to receive another one when I'm recording this? So, hey ho. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and we shall see each other in the next time of last week. Hopefully this last week will make some sense when it comes to these mechanics, because I'm now starting to get to a point of the game where things need to be bug tested before being put out into the public. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and take care of yourselves.